we have arrived. We are waiting for Matt to show up with the actual cages, enclosures, crates, whatever you want to call them, to get them loaded up. And then we will see how long it's going to take us to get it handled, because they'll be excited to get to the new enclosure, but getting them loaded up is going to be half the battle, because they have lived 10, 11 years right here in this space. So they're going to be a little anxious. They'll be much happier once we get them there. So we are going to see how it goes. But I'll walk up here and see if they keep leaving me. Because this is going to be a whole part of the process, is the bonding part, to try and get them more familiar with me, comfortable. We'll document all of it and take our time to show, how it goes and what is involved with doing that. But yeah, they're not having it. That's how you want to do this, huh?
Well, we're gonna try the easy solution. But we got everything for the hard solution. Joey, grab it. Down right here. And we got hooks for the side so we can pick them up and carry them over what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to look bigger than you are. So the idea is
push them away from that over to you.
You're just gonna kind of walk one side, and I'm gonna wipe them down this way.
Okay.
Tye, go. Tye, come hold this door open right here. There you go.
Ready. Your door has to close right here. Here. There he comes. There he comes.
Let him go. Drop the door, Tye. Holy shit. Okay, got it.
You're good to come in. Now you're good. They're close.
Right.
Come in.
Flip it.
It's already close. Cool.
Tye.
Yes.
Well done. No sedation.
Yes.
Well done.
That was
well done.
very good.
Well, that's what Tye's
back
here
legs
for.
are bad.
This one looks a little more like mid-content.
He looks like Mojo.
That's what I meant, Mogul, yeah. From Monta.
I know, it's a lot. My God, dude. Oh my God. So Matt just about died. So it could not have gone any better. Zero sedation, zero push or stress. Like, it's obviously stressing them out a little bit, but each of them are in their cages now, ready for transport. With Matt and Joey handling the whole part of it and setting it up logistics-wise, it couldn't have gone better, because they're experienced with this. They deal with wolves. They deal with these kind of situations all the time, because regular people, when you get into it with capturing a dog, it's a lot different than a wolf breed. So really went amazing. We can see now more of the stuff that they need to get into right away. We need to start treating the back legs. So we have to get into this, but we have to get them back to the enclosure. I mean, what they're about to get into that we built, I'm really excited for, because they're gonna live their best life there. They're gonna have a raw diet. They're gonna have the things that they need, our CBD, all these different things, and we'll get them to the best place possible. So for now, we're really blessed to have Matt and Lockwood supporting us. And Joey here to show us how to do these kind of things, because as we bring in more rescues like this, I mean, we're only going to get more experience, but when you start out with somebody that's at the top tier and knows everything, you can't really get better than that. So now it's time to transport.
1, 2, 3.
So we're going to set it on the ground right there first, okay?
Before the gate.
Yep. so we can get a grip. Ready? Yep. Or if you want to walk it in, let me know.
Walk it in, walk it in. Oh, don't bite my fingers, buddy. There we go. Come on.
Keep it coming. Turn and set.
Oh.
Yep. Oh. That should be good. All right. So we're going to show you more in the daylight, but we just unloaded them. They're ready to get out of here and explore their enclosure. But like I said, we'll show you a lot of stuff along the way. Yeah, let's let them out into their new habitat. Okay, so it is day 1 of Kane and Lyda. This is their enclosure. So it's gonna be a lot of me just trying to take my time, acclimate, get them acclimated to here, and have them, you know, adjust to a new person. So we will take all the time necessary and try to show you all of it as we go. Come on, Mom. Take your bowl up there. So, very slow. It's gonna take time to interact, to build a bond, you know, because they just got here last night, so they need very slow process, not a lot of commotion, not a lot of people and everything. So that's why it'll just be me and them starting this out and seeing how long it takes. So yeah. Okay, so I'm out here in the enclosure. They're up there. Lyda's over there, Kane's right there. But I need to monitor and see if Lyda's eating. So ordered a cellular trail cam so I can see from my phone, but for now picked up a SD card trail cam. So I'm gonna attach it to the pole right here, be able to see where I put the food and see if Lyda actually goes up and eats it. Now, the only thing I'm gonna run into is Kane keeps carrying the bowls to the den. So he may be giving it to her, but just need to make sure that she's not too stressed, that she is actually eating. So we shall see. Okay, so I have it installed. Now usually it's set to go on a tree, so it's not meant to wrap to a pole, but we're going to set this, turn it on. So then I can monitor what they're doing in the pen out here in front too. We'll also see light times and what needs more shade and so forth. So wait for it to light up. There we go. So should be able to get out here and get their entire setup. Kane's burying something up there. So I'm also gonna set out their knuckle bones and see exactly what they'll do. If they'll play around, if they'll chew on them, what they'll do. Then eventually get to giving them raw treats. So we shall see. So now you guys know that we have the wolves over there. I'm gonna walk you through what they eat a little bit, the preparation, and what it takes to feed them properly. So for all of them, it's always suggested to put a little bit of kibble in with their food. Helps balance it out. I don't put a whole lot, just because I want to see how they do on their raw, which I'm using a little bit bigger bowls right now, so it looks like a lot less. But we are doing about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of chicken for each one. Comes Batman. What do you want, buddy? You don't get none of this. There we go. So obviously it takes quite a bit of meat to feed them like this. There we go. And then on beef, so we're doing about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of chicken, and about 1/2 pound of red, which this is already chunked up, so it helps a lot. Cut it up, make it a little easier for them to eat. Do you want some of this? Do you want some? No, you're not a wolf. You don't need to eat this stuff, buddy. It is very good to feed your dogs on a raw diet. Now, you'll see some stuff these days about feeding your dogs vegan and all of that. We won't get too deep into that because people have their own opinions, but I'll just put it out there, vegan is not the way to go for your dog. Your dog needs certain proteins and stuff, so dive into Google for that one, because I'm not sitting here arguing with people, because you love your dog, feed them how you want to, but do it the right way, do it the smart way. Look into it, research what you're doing. There's a lot of our dogs eat dehydrated raw. That's their diet daily, and then we do different additives, whether it's our CBD stuff or different additives. So I like using these soft bowls a little bit more than like metal bowls or hard bowls, because I've noticed that they will carry, no matter what it is, they'll carry their bowl into their den to eat. So, yes. Hold on, let me wash this off. So, we've got that. I've also started adding an organic egg to each one. Oh yeah. Some people say add the shell and all. I don't add the shell. I don't know. Try it out. See what works best for you. So after we get that done, then we've been dosing them, their back legs. They lived on cement and not the right kind of slant to get exercise and everything for these ones. So their back legs need some work. We have our vet, Dr. Rebecca Richards, coming out to do a full examination, do everything about it and see. But I'm dosing them a little bit high right now so that their intake can be built up pretty fast and they can get relief that they need. So I'm putting in around 600-700 milligrams, and then we'll go from there, because they're also, their bodies, they have high metabolism, so it is better to start high. There we go. Mix it all up in there. Last thing that I add once that's all done, some bone broth, some beef bone broth. Wet it up a little bit. There we go. Cool. So, there is what they're eating right now, every day, at night. All right, so we showed you the whole process, the building, everything behind it, and now showed you Lida and Kane. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for the bonding process, but if you guys want to see more, subscribe, like, comment. We'll show you guys a lot more stuff with this, and yeah, how they progress, and then the next build. On to the next one.